There's been a slight misuse of the substance.
This balance is not working!
Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So I just came from watching The Substance. The Substance is a 2024 film which was released in the US on September 20th. The movie stars Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid, and follows a fading celebrity who uses a black market drug that temporarily creates a much younger version of herself with unexpected side effects. So Demi Moore is the main character. She's playing a character called Elizabeth. Now, first off, I cannot believe that is Demi Moore. Good Lord. There is a movie called Maxine. And in Maxine herself said, men age like wine and women age like bread. Not my words. Maxine's words. I cannot believe that is Demi Moore, you guy. I cannot believe it. Not to throw any shade to the actress, but there. Whenever I think about Demi Moore, I remember her from the roast of Bruce Willis. So I'm like, that lady is the one in this film. I was shocked when I googled the cast and I saw it was Demi Moore. Maybe that's why she was picked, maybe because she looks so different from like the young version of her, in my opinion. Anyway, I think like 1 hour in, I realized this film is a satire. So if you get angry about it, you clearly are not getting the messaging behind this film. This film is a satire. I should have noticed the satirical elements when they do all these zooms. There are all these close-up shots in the film that I thought were quite annoying. But somewhere along the way, I realized this is a satire. This is a satire on Botox, plastic surgery. It's making fun of Instagram, all those celebrities who, have lip fillers and they end up looking funny. It's making fun of all those guys. And I have to be honest, this is one of the saddest protagonists I've ever seen in a film. And I watch a lot of films this year. This is the saddest protagonist. She cannot live without the approval of strangers. She needs the approval of strangers. She's all alone. So you'd think maybe she'd be wanting the approval of, I don't know, a best friend, a husband. Oh, she's all alone. She's a career-oriented woman, so she's all alone, Miss Strong Independent who don't need no man. Yeah. Maybe also that's what the film is also satirizing. Strong independent woman who don't need no man. I think 1 hour into the film, I thought this was going to be like the movie Barbie. You go girl, slay. You can do it. You don't need a man. I thought it was going to be that. Little did I realize this movie is categorized as horror sci-fi. It takes 1 hour 30 minutes for the horror to really kick in properly. The last 20 minutes, I thought the whole thing was. I thought the whole thing was like a dream. I thought the main character had lost her mind, and she was dreaming the whole of it. But turns out it's not. This movie is tackling a lot of themes. Low key, it feels like it's body shaming to some extent. Low key, it also low key sends a bad message to women, in my opinion. This film, you can love it or hate it depending on how you interpret the whole thing. Because I feel like it's trying to tell women that their value is very highly attached to their age and their looks. But also at the same time, the film bashes that message. So it kind of promotes that message, and it also it really uses that message to drive the plot. So it kind of subconsciously it tells women that this is true. But also the whole film in general is bashing the idea of that if you try and tie your entire value to looks are not permanent. And wow, it makes me feel kind of sad for women, to be honest. I'm just speaking myself as Eddie Grimm rock DJ. It makes me feel kind of sad for women that they experience all these unrealistic beauty standards. No wonder you hear a lot of women telling you that when they go to Instagram, they get in anxiety and depression when they have to constantly compare themselves to all these well catered photos on Instagram that have been polished up and look perfect with perfect skin and all these filters. This film kind of reminds me of American Psycho. If you watched American Psycho, this kind of feels like American Psycho for women. And the acting is great. It's all shot very well. Aesthetically, it's beautiful. I loved the music. I didn't like the close-up shots in the beginning, but later on I understood why. If you read in between the lines, you can truly understand what the film is going for. And it has a ton of themes, a ton of them. I even had to write all of them down when I was watching them. It's not just about beauty. Someone might think, oh, it's just about beauty, but it's also about self-hate. This movie is for the people who hate themselves. This movie is for people who have blind ambition and don't care about the consequences as long as they get what they want. This movie is about people with no discipline. It's basically a film that takes a mirror and holds a mirror in front of a society that is very, very obsessed with vanity and self-indulgence and consumerism and so many themes being tackled. Lust, greed, everything has a price. You're your own worst enemy. Beauty isn't just looks; it's also what's inside. It's tackling a lot. It's tackling a lot. And for my own personal rating, I would give this movie an 8. Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Originally, when I was like, I think, let's say about the movie is about 2 hours and something. When I was like 1 hour in, I wanted to shut it off. I was like, just switch this thing off. It's dumb. It's trying to, you go girl, slay type vibe. It's just not for me. Maybe it might be for women. But I said, let me hang on for a bit. Maybe in the end, the main character gets what's coming to her. And indeed, she did get what's coming to her. When she goes to that point of trying to just get what she wants and she'll try and achieve it with any possible cost. Ooh, you truly see that everything has a price. Beauty has a price. Success has a price. And it's sad. She's such a sad main character to watch her running around, doing all this stuff, trying to maintain this facade so that she can live a life that she can't manage. It's so much trouble to try and appease people who don't even like her. She's trying to appease someone. She's trying to appease an old boss, and that old boss hates her. Look, in the trailer, you see there are 2 versions of the main character. So the old boss hates the old her, but loves the new her, the new younger her. If you haven't watched the film, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And when she's the young version of her, she calls herself Sue. Sue is so interested in the opinion of this boss, but the boss hates the real her. So many themes being tackled in this film. Anyway, it gets at 8 out of 10. In my opinion, I liked it. I understood what it was going for. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Please make sure to comment below. Smash like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review. 8 out of 10. Yeah, I really liked this film. I'll leave other films on screen. I've done other reviews. For more daily reviews, make sure to smash like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.